Howdy, everybody. It's your pal Misty. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. We're in the kitchen because we're going to cook. Welcome to what has now turned into your Friday night live stream. We're going to do some cooking with your pal Misty. I start by catching y'all up with the week, and this week I've been sick and got sicker. I called the teledoctor, and he said that I had always heard that if the mucus, not to share too much information, but if the mucus is colored, that means you have an infection and probably need medicine. So the doctor said new research shows that actually shows your body is fighting it and winning. So he suggested OTC meds. So I've been doing that. Bless you, Barnum. He's not sick. He's just sneezing because they're playing. So, I just didn't feel up to the live stream last night. And I'm going to be honest, I'm still not feeling my best, but I'm feeling so much. You know, when you've been so sick for so long that you feel any type of better, you're like, that's better. So that's where I am today that's better. I got through my hour-long workout this morning, but just barely. And I was just kind of moving there at the end, marching in place. Is kickboxing, so my punches, they didn't have much behind them. It was a lot of arm movements, but I did it. I skipped Thursday altogether, and Wednesday I think I might have did 15 or 20 minutes before I had to call it. So I didn't hit my steps on Wednesday or Thursday, but I should hit them today. I hit 10,000. Oh, yeah, I'm at 11.3 already, so I'll hit my 12 for today. So I should be able to hit the 12,000 for the rest of this month for the Derek's Journeys Steps Challenge. I'm on Team Shrinkables with my Captain Deanna over at Adventures of Deanna. So I don't know what my February goal is going to be yet, because it has been easier this month because we're also doing Steps Challenge for Fit Squad. So we're getting extra steps every morning, which has helped me hit that 12,000 total. So we'll see if I'll do that in February or not. Oh, it's playtime, everybody. Great. Let me just go ahead and say hello to everybody in the chat. Hello, Kenneth, and good evening. Hello, Cheryl. Thank you for always being here, Cheryl. I appreciate it. Oh, good, Kenneth. Kenneth says everything is great. His leg is better. Glad to hear that, Kenneth. Let's see. Oh, Mary's here. Happy Friday, Mary. Mama's here. Hello, Mama. Thanks for joining. Lori's here. Hey, Lori. Happy Friday. Thanks for joining the live stream. We're doing some cooking. I don't think you've ever joined me on a cooking one, Lori. You might have seen them. Sometimes y'all will be watching, but I don't know. Yeah, go Shrinkables. Go Walkaholics, too. Go all Balance Breakers. Whatever team you're on, your team is winning. So, yeah, so I kind of didn't really have anything much to talk about because I'm just not feeling my best, and I've run out of stuff to talk about when I don't feel very good, except for about how I don't feel very good. I'm kind of a baby about it. So I thought, what could I do that would be really fun? And if you don't know her already, you're missing out. But my friend Maha, her new channel name is Keto Cravings. But she put out a recipe video last week and gave me a shout out. And I love all of her recipes, but 90% of them I'm not ever going to make. But she made one pretty specifically for me. And so in honor of that shout out, I'm going to make it tonight. And it is an air fryer keto cheesecake. Yes, yes, yes. I'm in it to win it. And hopefully I'll get some cheesecake. Maybe I'll have some cake for Cheryl's live stream tomorrow. If you're available tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central, head over to Cheryl's place. We're celebrating her birthday. A little bit early, but it's when people could join. So if you're free, come join us over at Cheryl's place tomorrow at 5 p.m. Maybe I'll have some cheesecake. Yeah, Maha is awesome. She's an amazing person. If you don't know her, really, if you don't know her, you should go check out her channel. If you're looking for low cholesterol, low carb, I think she's done dairy free. She's done all different kinds of series. She's doing high protein right now, which this recipe has protein in it. So I'm always trying to add protein wherever I can. But not only are her videos fun to watch just because the way she does her cooking is really fun, but oh my God, the words are beautiful. She has an amazing voice to begin with, which I'm very jealous of. I love people who have really good voices. And Maha has a wonderful voice for voiceover, and the words that she uses are as delicious and delectable as the delightful treats that she makes. So we're going to make keto cheesecake in the air fryer. Now, she said that you should let it sit for a few hours. So, spoiler alert, I already made one batch earlier, but we're going to make a batch together. I'm going to put it in the air fryer, and then we'll make the ones that I already prepped because I wanted to do the recipe justice. And so, luckily, I listened to it all the way through and didn't just grab the ingredients. Yeah, please do join. Kim says, happy early birthday, Cheryl. Yeah, Cheesecake. Hey, Ellen, thanks for being here. We're going to try it, Ellen. We'll see. Hey, Sherry is here. Thanks for joining, Sherry. Sherry does a live stream every morning at 6 a.m. Central. It's a super fun time over there. All right, so there are a few ingredients for this cheesecake in the air fryer. And I already ran out of some of them. But it's fine. So you need a bowl, which I have. You need a 1/4 cup of protein powder, which I have. I do not have an unflavored, though, or a vanilla. I do have a vanilla, but it's not open. So I have this Rise Jet Puff Marshmallow. It's pretty good. I like to put it in teas or coffee to make like a protein coffee or protein tea. And it's just like sweet vanilla. So I figured sweet vanilla, can't go wrong. The next thing you need is a 1/4 cup of sweetener, which I thought I had another bag of white regular sweetener, but I didn't. All I have is brown. So we're going to be substituting for brown sugar. In the one I made earlier, it was just erythritol monk fruit blend. It did not have the molasses of the brown sugar. But again, it's sweeter. It'll be the sweetest cheesecake ever. I don't know. And then we have the cream cheese, which I have already measured out. We have egg whites, which I have in a box. And then yogurt. So here's the thing that had happened too. I knew I had yogurt, and I did, but was it plain or vanilla? No, but it's lemon. It's the Meyer Lemon Too Good yogurt. First off, if you've never had this yogurt, it's really good. It's not my favorite. Keto Ratio is my favorite because it's the thickest, but this is pretty good with some granola in it. So our yogurt is not just going to be regular plain yogurt. It's going to be, so we're going to have a keto lemon brown sugar cheesecake. Maha says, make it your own and, use ingredients that you feel comfortable with. And so we're going to use the ones that we have. Okay, wait, y'all got started chatting. Hold on. Hey, Ron's here. Hey, Ron, thanks for joining. I'm cooking, Ron. We'll see. It may be a disaster. All the cooking people are here now on my channel watching me. You love cheesecake, strawberries the best. This is just going to be straight up cheesecake. And from the texture of hers, it looked pretty dense. I like a denser, like a New York style cheesecake, not like a creamy, fluffy one. I like one with some substance to it. So we'll see how this goes, but I think it should be good. Up to Sherry is driving. Be careful, Sherry. You were going to go live. You're still on the mend. Yeah, I was going to go live last night, but I just didn't feel up to it. And then I was a little worried to not. I don't know, maybe y'all can see. It should not be that black outside, but it's just been dark and rainy all day. So if I just go away, it's probably because I lost power. Sorry about it. So the first thing you need is 3 ounces of cream cheese. I have had this softening all day. So we will put that into our bowl. We will put the rest of the cream cheese now in the refrigerator. And I'll figure out something to do with that later. So then the rest of the ingredients are kind of a 1/4 cup of everything. So you need a 1/4 cup of a protein powder. She used an unflavored. Again, I didn't have that, so I didn't use it. And I'm just going to use the same measuring spoon for all of this that I can. And y'all know I'm going to clean up a little bit as I go so that I don't freak myself out. So we're going to use a 1/4 cup of the brown sugar. I wonder if we should use maybe just like a little bit less. Yeah, we're just going to go with it. That's a little much, Misty. Okay, 1/4 cup of your sweetener of choice is technically what she said. So my sweetener of choice is going to be a brown erythritol monk fruit blend. What is it? Erythritol allulose. Sorry, erythritol and allulose. Erythritol allulose, molasses, and monk fruit. I like allulose a lot. 1/4 cup of egg whites, which is 2 egg whites. Or 2, yeah, it's equivalent to 2 egg whites. That's what the side of the box said anyway. So that's what we're going to use. We're going to follow the box. And then we need, oh no, I just looked in the sink and I saw my starter, guys, my sourdough starter. I'm hoping you can see some there in the window too. Is it doing good? Let me just check it real fast. Oh, maybe it is rising. Oh, mama, my sourdough, it had a liquid on it, but it was kind of gray. I don't know. It looked like it was about to turn bad or something. So I pulled some of the starter out and put it in another jar and fed it. I may need some dehydrated starter, Mama. We'll see. I'm so sad about everything is dying. I killed all my plants. Have I even got to talk to y'all since I did that? I feel like a lot has happened. Did I not get to do a live stream last week either because of the power outage? Did I tell y'all I'm at Charlotte? I know I haven't put that video out, but it'll go out in the next couple of days. But I'm at Charlotte Reed over Charlotte Reed Body and Soul Transformation. Is that her channel name? I'm Charlotte. I'm sorry. Anyway, Charlotte is wonderful. She is just as fun in person as she is in her videos. Anyway, so we're going to add now. It says 1/8 of a cup. I figured out that 1/8 of a cup is, what is it, 6 teaspoons? Yeah, 6 teaspoons. Good thing for Alexa. No, stop. I shouldn't have said her name. Again, she said use the yogurt. And this is the yogurt that I have. But, I mean, a lemon cheesecake is amazing. And this Meyer lemon is really good. It's kind of sweet. I'm going to lick this. It's my channel, and this is my stuff. It's very good. It's not too sweet. It's got that lemon, but it's not too tart of a lemon. So she says just a gentle mixing will do. I am going to get it started with my little spoon here, but fancy equipment update. Look at that. Look at this, guys. We got a hand mixer. We're totally going to use it. I don't know, will it fit? It won't reach all the way. Maybe we'll bring the whole table closer. That's kind of the point of having the table, right? But I want to mix it in a little bit. Oh no, the thunder. Y'all probably can't hear it, but it sounds scary. All right. I just kind of want to get it combined a little bit. So that's it. It's the 3 ounces of cream cheese, 1/4 cup of protein powder, 1/4 cup sweetener of your choice, and 1/8 a cup of yogurt. I'm sure you could add to it. You could probably even make like an almond flour crust to put on the bottom of them. But that's not what she did, and that's not what I'm going to do. We're going to make it nice, simple, easy. We're going to blend it up. Ow. I said, ow. My finger is still healing. It's better, though. I'm not wearing a bandage, but it's still a little tender. Well, the good news is, guys, it's tender because for like the first 3 weeks, I could not feel part of my finger at all. So, Mary, the good news, I don't think I told you, the feeling is coming back. The bad news is, ow, it hurts because it's got feeling and it's a big cut. All right, let me jump in the chat and then we'll mix. So I got to breathe for a minute, so I'm going to check in the chat. Oh my. Ron had hip replacement last Tuesday. Walking without the cane and Walker doing good, slow and steady. That's great. My cousin had a hip replacement. She's done very well afterwards. So hopefully that'll help. I know you like walking. Oh yeah, Lori. These cheesecakes are the best, right? Oh, wait, I don't need that. I like them. The light and fluffy is kind of like not the texture I like. Total left hip replacement last Tuesday. Normal walking pain. That is amazing. You like any cheesecake? I mean, I'll eat any cheese. Barnum, bud. I'm trying to talk to people here. You trying to talk to people too? So, tell them. That's right. I don't even know if I can hear him or not, but he would be loud. Yeah, no live last week. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, wait, I feel like there's a bunch I haven't told y'all. If you don't know Charlotte, Barnum, bud, what's up? Oh, no. Yeah, it is amazing what the mind can achieve and what the body can overcome. Oh, it was hooch. Just means it was hungry. Okay, because it looked kind of dark. It looked kind of scary. So I didn't use any of the hooch, though. It had been over a week since I fed it in the refrigerator. So she probably was hungry. I'm sorry, Ruth. I think she's going to be fine, though. When I just looked at her, she's already risen and she's only been in there a couple of hours. She may need a couple of feedings, though, to get back. You like the Too Good? Yeah, lemon treat to the best. Hey, Gina's here. Gina, we're making air fryer cheesecake. Oh, Coco said, hey, Barnum. Yeah, he's on one this evening. All right, so we're going to mix this up with my hand mixer that my friend Mary got. Thank you, Mary. Get that end piece of it off. So now, Mom, I did say that a good mixing of it would do, but it's easier for me just to do that. And I have to use it because Mary got me one, and I've been waiting for a blender. All right, where did you put your lid? You put your lid right here. Oh, that got me a little bit dizzy. Woo! And look, through the magic of online cooking, we put it in the refrigerator. It shrinks a little bit. And, you can see both of them. It's fine. We have a mixture. So she did say in the video it's best to let the mixture sit for a couple hours. So this has been in there for almost about 3 hours now. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, kitchen tool demonstration. My new fun tools, my little Cuisinart hand mixer. It's nice. I have used it. What else did I use it for? I used it for something else. I remembered I used the beaters. What did I make? I have no idea what I made, but I have used it. Nope, we're not going to be able to remember what we made, but we've used it. So she says, take this mixture, put it in. She said to make 3. I'm going to try to split it up in 4. And then put it in your air fryer. So we're going to do that. All right, Barney. All right, baby. Barney! Hey! Stop it, baby. Okay, so let's see. Let's do pink, orange, purple, and blue for fun. We may have, can y'all see that a little bit? Hold on, let me catch up with chat. She said, Gina says that sounds like a plan. Your cousin had a hip replacement a few months ago and hates that his bedroom's on the 2nd floor. Now his wife is scheduled for the same thing. Yeah, it can be a lot. Like I said, my cousin had her hip replaced. She had both knees replaced at the same time. And then like a couple of years later, which was just a few years ago, she had her hip replaced. So we have fun joint connections in my family. That's why I'm trying to hold off on the knee replacement for as long as possible. This may even make more than 3, guys. Let's see. Oh, Deanna just woke up from a nap. You're always right on time, Deanna. I appreciate you being here at all, especially after the long, busy week you've had. I'm glad your conference was successful, though. Not that I had any doubts. You always do a good job every year. And just think, that's done for the year now. Whoa, that was some bright lightning. All right, so we're going to fill up these muffin tins. I'm going to say about 3/4 of the way. Because hers did look like it had some volume to it. So I don't want to fill them up all the way. Once again, I have no idea what I'm doing. How did she only get 3? Oh no, have I already done this wrong? Because she got like 3 and I'm going to get like 6. Maybe not. Maybe not 6 whole ones. Not that I'm mad about extra. And then I have extra. Maybe if they're real good, Mary, I can bring you some on Sunday. Natasha too, but Natasha's not watching. I love you, Natasha. In case you ever do stop by, but I know you're too busy. She's too busy. Okay. Let's do one more. I think we can fit one more in there. Let's do green. Just because we like colorful. Also, if you're not using silicone muffin tins, you really should be. They're the best. They have structure pretty well on their own. So you don't even need like to put them in a muffin tray. I just put them on this cookie sheet type thing that came with the air fryer. And do that. So mine made 5. I have a Ninja. It's one of those that, sorry, it's been moved today because they can't, CJ's mama comes to clean the house. So she said 300 for about 15 minutes. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to chat while it bakes or while it air fries. Let's move these around a little bit. Get a good assortment. So here they are in the tray. We're going to put them in the air fryer. She said 300 degrees. So temperature down to 300. Time at 15 minutes. So my Ninja does the preheat and then it starts the cycle. So it'll probably be about 17 minutes or so. So now I got to fill 17 minutes of time while we wait. I didn't think that all the way through. Maybe we should have had those cooking. Excuse me. It's fine. Gina says that she plans on enjoying the 30 and 40 degree weather. That's nice, Gina. It's cold here today, but it has been in the 50s and 60s. I hope they'll be yummy, Mary. I don't know. Yeah, it's a heat wave for Gina. She's above zero. Heat wave. Deanna says the warmer weather the last couple of days was a blessing. Well, Cheryl's having a heat wave of 30 to 42. It's so funny how the Northerners have seemed to have a very, we're starting our 15 minutes. I already baked in the air fryer too. I don't know what it is about her coming to clean my house once a month that makes me instantly want to dirty it all. Like I cooked in the air fryer is already dirty. And then I was like, well, dadgum, I'm fixing to do this video. And I was like, whatever. Y'all don't care. Y'all probably can't even see that it's dirty, but it is. Well, I mean, I just used it today for dinner, but I haven't had dinner yet. Anyway, did I say that it's weird that up north y'all been hot and down south we've been cold? It's kind of weird, like it's backwards. What has happened? We've had more colder days this year than I can remember, but I'm not mad about it because working out outside really has helped my cold acclimation. So I'm really excited about these little cheesecakes, guys. I really do like cheesecakes. I'm very excited. If this tastes any type of good, I figure what could possibly go wrong, right? Because, I mean, it's cream cheese, sweetener. If anything, it may be too sweet for me, especially in the second batch that we just did with the brown sugar. I'm thinking, though, the lemon may help cut that a little bit. I was thinking you may could even have added a little lemon extract. Anyway, I'm very excited about these things as I hear them baking behind me. Yeah, I know. I don't know what I was worried about again. I can fill 17 minutes. I was about to just go off in a whole tangent of a story about the best cheesecake. Maybe we'll do that. Hold on. Let's see what else y'all are talking about. Cheryl says all of your snow is melted too. It's weird not having snow. It's going to be in the 70s in California where Alan is. It ain't going to be that warm here, but it has been a little bit warmer. But yeah, back in the early 2000s, we're just going to go ahead and talk about it because it's funny. I lived with these two guys. They were a couple. They're still together, and they've actually moved back to Houston. But he went to the Houston Culinary Arts School, but ended up working in telecom for Verizon Wireless. But he loved baking stuff. And so he worked like months and months perfecting a cheesecake recipe. And oh my God, when I tell you, it was the perfect cheesecake. He was so critical about every cheesecake though. Like he didn't want it to have cracks in the top, which is going to happen. But if it cracked, it was this whole thing. Anyway, he made the best cheesecakes. But I was thinking about him the other night because we were talking about people having trouble sleeping and that people have tried different sleep medicines, but that some of them, I think it's Ambien, isn't it? The one that kind of makes you like do things and then you don't remember. And they were saying that like stuff would show up that they had been shopping for and just didn't remember it. Well, he had this thing where he would take an Ambien and then like 2 hours later, he would wake up taking food out of the oven. There was no food. And a lot of the time it was cheesecake. He's like, oh no, the cheesecake is going to burn. And he'd run in and he'd open the oven and he would take nothing out and put it on the top of the stove and then tell us, me and his partner, how mad he was that we almost let the cheesecake burn. And then he would go back to bed. And this happened like almost every night for a while. He had to stop taking that, I think, because One night he made a whole list of everything he needed to do to his Jeep. He's a big Jeep guy. They go four-wheeling, off-roading, whatever, four-wheel drive stuff, crazy. It's fun. I've gone with him. We were so far sideways, I could almost touch the ground. He told me don't do it, but I really wanted to because the ground was just right there. And he said, don't you move a muscle. So I didn't, but it was really tempting. He made a whole list of things. I'm scatterbrained, I'm sorry. A whole list of things to do to his Jeep. I came out of the room, sat down and started writing. We're looking at each other going, what is he doing? He stood up, he read us the whole list like it was a poem. And then he bowed, he did a deep bow. Actually, I think he might have curtsied. Yeah, he did. He did a little curtsy, and then he went to bed. And then the next morning he woke up, he's like, who made this list? This is great, man. This is everything I need to do on the Jeep. He didn't, zero recollection. So, I mean, I suppose it was good we weren't getting packages, from places we weren't expecting, but it was kind of funny when he was taking not anything out of the oven in the middle of the night. So, why didn't I make the big mess before the cleaning? Because I can't ever think about that, Deanna. My brain doesn't work that way. It's like everything's clean. Let's dirty it. I don't know. I actually forgot because she was supposed to come last week, but I had an endocrinologist appointment. I haven't even told y'all about that, have I? Because I have missed so many weeks with it. I love my place. Please let it be known. I love living here. It is great. It is wonderful. It is amazing. The power wants me to trump it in the throat. Like I just want to tell them, Barnum, tell them about this power. This power is, can you see it has turned green outside? What is happening? Barnum, bud, you're okay. Everybody's fine. Nobody panic. His tail is just a wiggle waggling. They're cheesecaking back there, so. Do I pre-clean before the cleaner comes? Everyone who pays someone to clean talks about pre-cleaning. No, I do not. In fact, I had made a big mess this morning. Well, not a big mess, but I made bacon, and there was like a bunch of grease that accidentally had gotten out, and then some of it was in the sink, and it was on the counter. I didn't clean it. She was coming to clean. That's what I pay her for. No, I don't I clean all the time. Like I do like flat surfaces pretty much every day. She mainly comes to dust everything, dust my ceiling fans, my mini blinds, my shelves. I don't make her do it there except for once every couple of months. So it's not that it's ever dirty, but she cleans it. Like she does a deep clean of everything once a month, which is nuts because then I know everything's getting a deep clean once a month and that all the dust is being picked up and stuff. I'm horrible with dust. Dusting is, it's not stupid. I know it's necessary. It's stupid. So my brain doesn't want to do it. So I just wouldn't. So paying somebody to do that for me works. But no, I don't clean nothing before she comes. It's normally pretty clean. Like I had done all my dishes, all my clothes were done in the laundry already by the time she got here. She has a bucket of stuff that she uses. So you had a friend that would actually cook while on Ambien? That might have been scary if he actually tried to cook. Melatonin is your friend. You're too scared to go for a prescription. Melatonin is also my friend. A generator. I know, dadgummit, Deanna, the power here is crazy. I mean, the good news is, once again, I have picked a place that is on a hospital grid, so the power is not out for long. But dadgum, it's been, those in the Discord really know for sure, but guys, it's been like 2 or 3 times a week my power will go out for like, sometimes I don't even complain about all the power blips, which are frustrating because it blips just long enough to turn everything off. All my house is a smart house. Got to wait for the router to redo, then reconnect everything back to the right. Like it takes 5 minutes for a 1 second blip. Anyway, I love everything about it here except for the power. I wish they could fix that because this power issue is horrible. They make apartment friendly generators? Maybe. Jay, Nice to see you, Jess. Thanks for joining. Mary says, yes, Gina, she'd wake up with chocolate on her face. She made her son take her keys in case she needed ingredients. Oh, my goodness. I remember one time he came out to meet me when I got home from work, or maybe he was leaving when I got there. And I remember standing there and I was talking to him and he's like, it's really weird that you have 2 little Mickey Mouse balls. I was like, what are you talking about? I don't have 2 little Mickey Mouse balls. I had an antenna ball on my car and it was a Mickey Mouse head. He's like, right there, I'm looking at the 2 antenna balls. How did you even do that? Why do you have 2 antenna? So I walked over and I held the antenna in my hand and then his eyes he's like, how did you do that? I didn't do anything, crazy boy. Go back to sleep. So I took him back into the house and we put him to bed. Sherry says she was doing good, but now she has to take melatonin. It's all good. Melatonin has helped me so much keep my nighttime routine because it's the last thing I do 30 minutes before I go to bed. I turn off all my electronics. I have all of my lights off except for my display light, which is like a rainbow of colors, and my overhead. So there's very little light in the house. It's all LED, so none of it's like blue light or anything like that. But the melatonin just lets me relax and then I can fall asleep. It is scary, Gina. You're right. Ron also says he's never made a cheesecake he didn't like. I haven't either. Let's be real. I mean, if it's a cheesecake, I'm going to eat it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try your cheesecake. But if I could have any cheesecake right now, if I could only have one cheesecake ever for the rest of my life, it would be Ken's Cheesecake. That's his name. I don't think I said his name, but that's his name. My friend who we were talking about earlier. They are rising a little bit. It looks like some of them are getting closer to the top. So I am glad that I did not fill it all the way. I'm just checking to make sure they're not burning or anything. 300 for 15 minutes doesn't seem hot enough or long enough, but it is an air fryer. So if we got to go a little bit longer, we'll go a little bit longer. It'll be fine. How much time do we have? Oh, we still got like 23 minutes. Good, because you already know we're going to need to put these puppies in the freezer, right? Y'all are all with me on that we're going to need to let these babies cool off for us for just a minute. We have 3 minutes and 33 seconds remaining. So, yeah, so I went to the endocrinologist. I didn't tell y'all that because I haven't talked to y'all since then, but I called my old endocrinologist because I was tired of waiting for my new PCP to update my medical records. And it occurred to me that it could be my thyroid again because I had not gone back to him, which he scolded me for, correctly so, for not coming back and getting it checked because I have nodules on my thyroid, which are non-cancerous. But we're going to check those, and then he's checking my hormone levels because I'm 48. I'll be 49 this year. Next year, I'll be 50. I just got to turn 49 first. But technically, next year I will be 50. So maybe it's menopause or premenopause, and that's why I'm feeling so unlike myself. So we're getting all those things tested. I'm having a sonogram of my thyroid and results from those blood work next Wednesday, the 31st. So I should hopefully have more of an update or more of next steps in next week's Thursday night live stream. We should be able to keep it on Thursday night. I don't see anything preventing me from that. I should be better, and hopefully I'll have power. Hey, Jocelyn's here. Jocelyn, I haven't seen you in a while. I saw a comment from you the other day. It's good to see you here. It's good to see you commenting. Maybe you're here. But if you don't comment, I don't know you're here. Make sure you smash the like button. That's right, Cheryl. You tell them. Please make sure and smash the like button because they say it helps. I'm trying to put out actual videos. If you haven't seen my newest video, I did a review of the Mountain Dew. Those things are so delicious, and I'm so sad that they're gone. I feel like it's really rude to put out limited edition products that taste so good. It's always the ones that I really like that are limited edition. Well, not always, because I like Dr. Pepper Zero. But 1 minute. Okay, that's what you're doing, Jocelyn. You're creeping, not saying anything. That's fine. I just don't get to say hi to you because I don't know that you're there. Is there a way? I feel like to Sherry, how do you always know who's there? I have no idea who's watching, but I appreciate that y'all are here. But for me, I don't have any idea. Right? It's rude. Oh, yeah, they're getting really close to the top. They kind of, are they brown? Yeah, they're browning on top a little bit. We got like 30 more seconds. I think I'm going to pull them and see. We can always put them back in, I guess, if needed. You're a cream soda kind of guy. Have you had the Dr. Pepper cream soda? Because that is probably, I don't know, the strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper Zero is really good. I can't even buy it because I drink it too fast. But the Dr. Pepper cream soda, also really delicious. That's my timer. Let's get these things out of there. How do I know if they're done? Ooh. Y'all see? They're kind of brown on the top. I don't know if they're, can you see? They're a little bit browned on the top. All right, we're going to put this in the freezer because that's what we do around here. And then we'll just let the other ones cool off naturally. And then I'll make the rest of my batch that I have. I guess later tonight. Put it in at 5. I could do it at like 8 o'clock. I wonder if you could let the batter sit overnight. It's in the refrigerator, right? Cream cheese, egg whites, protein powder. Yeah, that should be fine. I wonder if it'll change the consistency if you let it sit overnight. Maybe I'll try it and let y'all know. It's already so messed up. It's got the wrong kind of yogurt. It's got the wrong kind of sweetener. Mister, remember these are tiny cheesecakes. Yes, I know they're little bitty tiny cheesecakes. That's one thing that I love about Maha's channel is almost everything she makes is portion controlled. Now, partly that is because she will tell you she is the worst with portion control, but it has helped her. Her cholesterol is down. She's hit her goal weight. She is doing just an amazing job. I'm so proud of her. She has sort of fallen off as far as talking to everybody all the time. And she doesn't do like face update videos on her channel anymore, but she did a live stream with Cheryl. If you haven't caught it, go check it out. And definitely subscribe and watch so she can get her watch hours up. Are these crustless cheesecakes? Yes, these are burger. Hey! Bud. Yes, these are crustless cheesecakes, but what I was mentioning earlier, it might have been before you got here, Gina, but you're always right on time, is that maybe you could probably do like an almond flour crust and put it in the bottom and then put the cheesecake on top. I bet that would be really good as an individual serving. But this way, Barnum, who is it? Oh yeah, there's a dog and he's walking real slow, so we're about to have a lot of barking, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, tell him what he said about my weight. Okay, I will. Yeah, the Dr. Pepper drinks are so good. I don't buy them. They're so good. They do look pretty good, right? Okay, Cheryl says I can let it sit overnight. So I may do that. Also, not sponsored, and I blame my sister, Alondria, but this is my new addiction. It's HEB Wild Red Zero Sugar. It's like a zero sugar Big Red. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's really good, Mama. It's really good. But I have to limit myself to just like a couple a day, like a couple, because I just drink like a little cup of it because I like it so much. It's real good. Okay, so what the doctor said. So I was at my endocrinologist and he asked me, well, first he was like, you haven't been here since 2001. I was like, I know. He's like, I see you've lost more weight. I was like, yep, I'm continuing doing that. He's like, so what brings you here other than the fact that you need to come back for checkups? And that's one of the things that I liked about him in the past was he is kind of funny, but he is just very he's going to tell me the truth. He's not going to cut me no fluff. He's not going to he's just going to tell me the truth about the way he feels about it. And that's cool. I like that. And I did deserve, I know I'm supposed to go back every year, but I was better. I was off my meds. I was feeling great. I was dropping weight. Nothing was wrong. So I didn't go. I know. Preventative care is important. So he's like, what's wrong? I'm like, well, I haven't felt like myself. I've been extremely fatigued. I'm congested all the time. My stomach's been kind of upset. I've been having a lot of gastrointestinal issues. I was like, I felt really weak. I've injured myself more often in the last 6 months than in the last few years. I was like, and I've had to cut down on my activity level. He's like, well, what is your current activity? I was like, well, currently I do 6 days a week, either 30 minutes or an hour. I average about 10,000 steps. And then I walk 3 to 5 miles on Sunday. He's like, oh, well, that's your problem. He's like, you're exhausting yourself and you're obese. So I have this drug. Have you heard of Ozempic? And I was just like, okay. First of all, I wasn't even talking about my weight. I didn't say the fact that I couldn't lose weight was one of the reasons that I was there. Is it true that I have been unable to lose weight? Yes, it is. I haven't talked about it, but once I tried to start losing weight a few months ago, it was because I didn't feel good and I thought dropping the weight would make me feel better. I've been in a calorie deficit. I've even been tracking some of my calories, which is something that I do not ever do. And I just stay between 170 and 180. I just cannot drop. So he is right that I'm not dropping weight. And I was just so shocked. One, I get it. I am obese. I get it. But I wasn't even talking about that. And he just so quickly offered a drug like that. I didn't like it. So I'm going to go see him on Wednesday because he's going to give me all my blood work back and he's going to do the sonogram and give me the reading on the sonogram, and then I'll have those results and then I'll decide what I want to do. Because knowing that, for me, it's one of those things where I want a doctor who wants to give you options, right? So the fact that I had dropped 150, 160 pounds in the last 3 years, and I've dropped over 100 since the last time he saw me, obviously was not impressive enough because I'm still obese. So, like I told my mom, I was upset. I wasn't hurt because he's not wrong. I am obese. I realize that. I'm weighing like 175. That's obese. At my height, that's obese. I'm obese until I get down to like 150. And to Mary's point, if you remove all this extra skin in all these places, I probably would be. That's fair. But technically, according to their stupid chart, I'm still obese. So I wasn't mad that he called me that. I was mad that he brought it up and gave Ozempic as the solution when it had nothing to do. I wasn't worried about the fact that I wasn't losing weight because I knew I could always get back to that. Or maybe I can't. But I feel good here. Y'all know that I've been at this weight all year and I feel good. I was trying to lose weight because I thought it would make me feel better because I wasn't feeling like myself. So I'm getting kind of tired. Sorry, Peter now. Peter. All right, let's see. Gina says all those celebrities are using that drug for weight loss. Yeah, and look, if you're on Ozempic, no shade to you. Especially if it's doctor prescribed and you need it. If you're diabetic, pre-diabetic even, and you have trouble with eating, absolutely. Guys, if you've been here, you know the problem that I have is I don't like to eat. I don't like to eat food. It's not a thing. I wish we could kind of go through life and not have to do it. That's the truth. I don't like food unless it's like white, brown, bland. Those are the foods that I like. I have food aversion at different times, and a lot of those times I just don't want to eat at all. And so what he's going to do is give me a drug that's going to suppress my appetite. No, thank you. No, fucking thank you. Sherry says she doesn't like it either. I know, Mary. It made Mary mad. I mean, I wasn't mad that he said it because he's not wrong. I was just mad that, like, he didn't hurt my feelings. I was just mad because I was like, oh, I think I was saying that and then kind of circle back around. If it is that I'm, going through menopause, which is very likely, I've already had a hysterectomy. I only have one ovary. I went through a little bit of premenopause when I first had my surgery. And so all the symptoms fit both thyroid and menopause. So it could be either. And I'm hoping on this sonogram and blood work on Wednesday, I'll have some answers to that. But I have a feeling if it's my hormones, the first thing he's going to do is hormone replacement therapy. And I want a doctor who gives you options and not the option of immediately an injectable drug. And I'm not doing HRT. To each your own. If you are on hormone replacement, absolutely do that. I love that for you. I'm not doing it. Every woman in my family who's taken HRT has gotten cancer, and I'm not risking it. I would rather just feel lethargic and have to take extra naps every day. That's the truth. Y'all didn't ask me that. Jocelyn says her doctor has mentioned giving on a drug to lose weight, but she also gives me a choice to do other things along with that, which you do appreciate. That's all I'm asking. And he was respectful when I said, no, I don't want to do that. I've not had trouble dropping weight until the last few months. And I think if we figure out whatever is causing that, and that is corrected, the weight will continue to fall off. And if not, I'm perfectly happy and healthy in all of my other numbers at this size. Yeah, bedside manner went right out the window. I was kind of mad. Oops, I said a bad word? Oh, no. I didn't even realize I said a bad word. Dang it. I hate that. I curse a lot, guys. But I don't do that on my live streams because I know y'all have kids and things around. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry, I guess. So Sherry says the medication and not having a plan for after the weight loss could be a recipe for disaster. It takes tools and maintenance. Any techniques requires tools. You're absolutely right. And that's why I said if you're taking it and it's working for you, absolutely do that. I love that. But to give me, who struggles with eating, a medicine that restricts my appetite is not a healthy option for me. And he didn't even ask me nearly enough questions to know that, because every time you see someone who is overweight, it is obviously because they are a binge eater. And there are lots of reasons why people are overweight, and we don't all binge eat. And that's what I got to say about that. Gina says, some doctors are just like that. Your childhood doctor told me you was overweight in 8th grade. You're 5'6" and 135. No, that should be normal by BMI. Oh, I dropped the F-bomb. Oh, dang it. Oh, you like the F-bomb, Gina? Whoops, sorry, everybody. I don't even know when I said it. Probably when I was talking about him. Oh, I probably said it was effing stupid or something, huh? Because it is. That is crazy, Gina. I learned that in college. That, you know what? That's not untrue. My mom and dad never cursed. They never cursed. My dad always said, if the 4-letter word is the only one you can come up with, you can call me all of them you want, because I already know I'm smarter than you, because I can come up with a bigger word to insult you. But they're fun. I like them. I like them as an exclamation point. I cannot deny I like a bad word. I do try to monitor and limit online, and it's normally really easy because I train and I try not to curse when I train or when I'm speaking with clients. But sometimes I get so comfortable with y'all, I forget where I am and I'm not working. So I'm not in my total trainer head. Anyway. Oh, no, it's like 6 minutes left. But yes, my mom is right. My mom and dad did not curse. That was not something we ever did in the house. Did I learn it from college? No, I learned it from everybody else doing it. Did I learn it was fun in college? Yes, I did. Okay. So we have our little cheesecake here. You can see it looks beautiful. Okay, it looks pretty cool. Like it's cooled down. Look at that. Man, don't you love a silicone muffin tin? Can y'all see it? Let's get up close and give y'all like a pull test. Ooh. Oh, that looks so good. That looks so good. That looks so good. That looks so good. It looks like a dense. Oh, you ready? I'm ready. Let's smell it. Oh, it smells like cheesecake. It just smells like straight up cheesecake. Probably because of the cream cheese. Anything with cream cheese often makes me think of cheesecake. 1, 2, 3. Let's taste it. Oh my goodness. Cheryl, have you made this recipe? Maha gets a 5. Maha is a new favorite. She's not new though. She's an old favorite. But this right here, this is a new favorite. This is a 5. This is so good. Highly recommend the lemon. You know what? I bet you could just switch out all the different kinds of yogurt. I bet I could use blueberry. Ooh, a blueberry cheesecake. You could use strawberry if you like strawberry. I bet you could just, or even change the protein because it does have a little bit of a marshmallow flavor, but I'm not mad about it. It's like extra sweet. So I could have cut down on the sweetener a little bit. I'm curious to see how I feel about the brown sugar. I'm about to down this whole thing. Oh my goodness, thank goodness it's portion control. She gave she gave it by 3 and I ended up with 5. I don't know. I'll link her video in the description of this video tonight or tomorrow. So come back to this video later if you want to go check it out, or go check out my friend Maha over at Keto Cravings. That's so good. It does not need a crust. Why waste the calories on a crust? That's perfect. It's dense. It's like, If you don't like protein things, I can see, because it is a protein powder, so it does have that protein flavor. First of all, I really like this Rise brand. I get it from H-E-B, but their flavors are all real. Their chocolate peanut butter is one of my favorite chocolate peanut butters too. But this Jet Puff Marshmallow is actually really good and versatile just for things that I want to make a little bit sweet and creamy. So yeah, I bet you could switch out for your favorite protein powder, your favorite yogurt. 3 ounces of cream cheese, 1/4 a cup of, egg whites or 2 egg whites, 1/4 a cup of protein powder, 1/4 a cup sweetener of your choice, which could probably go a little bit less, especially if you're using a sweet protein powder instead of an unflavored. If you're using a sweet protein powder, I bet you could go to like 3/4 of that, at least, if not half of that, probably. So it is a little sweet, but for a sweet treat, it's nice. 5 out of 5. Highly recommend. Gina says her dad didn't curse, but her mom was a sailor in English and in Spanish. It does look fire and it tastes even better. Cheryl, if you haven't made it, you should. Is that a yes, you've made it, Cheryl? Is that how you know it's good overnight too? You miss sweets, Gina? I'm sorry. I don't miss them. I have the missed treats. You're not getting one Sunday. They're so tiny, right? You can eat like 3 of them because you make 3. Is 3 1 serving? Barnum, bud. I know. I'm almost done, Barnum. I'm shutting it down and then I'll take you out. Baker Misty. Barnum. Okay. I know. It's about time. It's about that. He's got one ear crooked right up. They need to go. OUTSIDE. So, with that being said, Keto air fryer cheesecake. Look how cute they are. Look, focus. Crustless, protein packed, Protein and fat. Those are my favorite. They give me energy, and that thing is delicious. I'm going to make the other batch probably tomorrow. And Mary, I will do my very best to bring you some. I bet you could even freeze them. Cheryl, do you know? Cheryl, I'll talk to you about this later. But can you freeze them? Because I bet you could freeze them, and then I could bring them to you, Mary, and then you could just like thaw it out, and it'd be delicious. I don't know how it would be reheated. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll keep y'all posted in the next video. You'll make your own. Okay, you can do that too if you want. I'll bring you one. I promise. I will. I'll bring you. Well, I'll put it. No, I can't put it with Natasha's stuff because that has to go in the car early. Oh my God, guys! I have forgotten to bring Natasha her birthday and Christmas present for the last month. It's right there by the door. It's fine. Yeah, have a wonderful weekend. Come join us at Cheryl's place tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central for her pre-birthday celebration. Yes, you can freeze them. Okay, yeah, Mary, I'll freeze one for you. I'll bring it to you. I'll maybe one for Natasha too. Oh, I stuttered on it so hard, but I will do it. You already did a reminder for me. I know. I told Natasha that if I forgot it one more time, it was Mary's fault, because my theory behind that is I'm not going to let Mary take the blame because she's too good of a person. And as much as I can give you heck, I'm not actually going to let anything be blamed on you that's not your fault. So that'll help me remember. But I don't know about your cheesecake. We'll see. You can always make your own. The recipe is on Keto Cravings. I'll link it in the description down below. Come back on like Saturday, though, if you want that. But for now, thanks for joining me this evening. Like this video if you like it. Dislike it if you didn't. Subscribe if you know how. And comment down below. Do you like cheesecake? Do you have a favorite flavor? And are you going to try this recipe? And if you're not subscribed to Maha, go and do that as soon as possible. You'll be glad you did. And until next time, I'll see you real soon. Say stay warm and dry, everybody. Stay warm. Stay safe, warm, and dry. I don't know what I said, but that's what I meant. Have a great weekend.